This is episode 6. I'm your host, AD Zach Dawson, of the Iamacreator group. If you guys are joining in, I love what you see on the weekly schedule. Want to catch more NBA live, NBA 2K16, excuse me. Every 3 to 4 days a week until I pick up The Last of Us 2, which will be on June 19th. I'm also off the 20th as well, since I have 5 other days off as we speak on the one schedule is at this point of month of June. Since today is the month of June, the very first day of it. Be sure to hit that red support button. Also smash the like button. If you guys are new, stay connected. Tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we grow, win, make a difference. If you guys have any goals, you guys can come right in. See if we can help you as good as we can. If there's anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account, you guys can do so to follow me on Twitter. Where we watch our videos in full. We'd like the videos in full, share the videos in full, tweet them out, add them to a playlist as good as we can. And we never ask for support back after leaving a comment. Now, as you can see, I don't have any Medal 1 for any reactors for my Masters. As you guys can see, I'm seeing down below, but I can still see the screen. You see who comes in the chat or who is not in the chat. So, if you guys want to vote for the idol, Len's at 27. Great Soman is at 12. And we're going to also get some IGN news since you guys were expecting Doom Eternal last night, but I was just pretty damn tired last night. So, we'll see what we got good in store today. And you guys will also get Resident Evil 3 Nemesis / Resistance tonight, since it was actually a PS4 injection last night, but it's going to be okay. It will be the managing on 5 Lakers. Damien, Allison, how you doing? Well, for most of you guys, well, first off, how are you? As it will be the 0-5 Lakers sit on the 2-4 Knicks. Why 2K16? Well, I'm pretty sure you might understand that I'm going to be buying The Last of Us 2. So, I do NBA 2K16 every 3 to 4 days a week. I do, Borderlands 3 every Tuesday, Wednesdays. I do Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and that would be every Thursday and Fridays. I'm gonna see if I can hide this creep. I don't know what he's talking about. But, yeah, I am gonna be buying The Last of Us 2 in a couple weeks. A few more weeks, actually. Now for the 2K16, Damien Allison told me. Okay, I don't know what his ass said, but okay. The 0-5 Lakers are looking to get their first win today, guys. As they haven't won the first 5 games, as a precise of note. But the reason why I wasn't live last night is because I was tired and, you know, didn't know if I was going to feel like being live or not, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna relax, see what else, if there's anything applying for it. Well, it's all good. So, so on this first day of June, this is actually my birthday month, and since I'm gonna be turning 27 on the 24th of this month, and it's going to be my 11th 3-year anniversary, since it also has been 1,066 days today as the undefeated streak. So it's been good. So far I'm off today, go back tomorrow, and that would be 7 to 2. Then I'm off Wednesday. So, and that'd be besides my family will be going out of town in a couple of days. The Sactus on the left. And yeah, it's been. I've also been busy with work too, so it hasn't been that big of a concern. But had a couple sips of water over the weekend. I think it was on Friday or Saturday, and you know, I was just tired. A little bit of my left ankle or a little bit of part of my left foot was bothering me a little bit yesterday. I mean, for the past numerous days. But I, for one, am trying to hang in there as good as I can. So how was everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good. This is June 1st, 2020 already. As this is the final month of, you know, the final month of the second quarter, and this is the month of June, so you guys will get fed up with IZN news in just a little bit. But my weekend was busy. My weekend was pretty damn busy, I'll tell you. I had different work days that were not bad. Well, it was actually 3:45 to 11, but I got lucky actually 9 or 8 days ago since I did 10 to 7. But, you know, I mean, of course my opponent was waiting patiently if I was going to be going live last night. I mean, I wanted to, but I was just pretty tired. I was pretty tired the other night, as a matter of fact, but Clarkson's looking to get on seat. He got it, the first 2 points with the 0-5 Lakers. Well, Damien also needs to understand is that the reason why I'm doing this series is because, you know, you should also understand that I'm going to be buying The Last of Us 2 in a couple weeks. And I also still have, and here's the thing guys, the new shooting foul against Nick Young, 0-5 Lakers, first personal foul and team foul out of that. So yeah, I have the PS5 well in hand later this year, so I have that system well in hand. You guys understand what the personal references I'm going to be doing? I'm going to transfer my information and keep the same stuff, you know. The format, the weekly schedule format forevermore is going to be staying right where it's at, so I don't see anything else disappearing. But you guys are going to be getting numerous investments that I'm going to be buying early next year. And we also heard that we're going to be getting a PS5 announcement, so I'm going to be interested in that. Before it's from Kobe for the 0-5 Lakers, no. Rebound by Crystal Porzingis. Porzingis has been around for a long time. Rebound by Porzingis. 3-point shot, no. Rebound by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's not that bad of a rebounder, guys, but anytime I try an auto investment, guys, it's a replacement until I buy a new investment, so. And that is like I said. As I said earlier this morning, I'll say it again. I'm going to be buying The Last of Us 2 coming up in a couple weeks. Kobe. Trying to get himself a 3-point shot, no. Brandon Bass, maybe? Trying to overtake it, no. Rebound by Porzingis. He also has, the 2-4 Knicks also have Jose Caldwin, but he's not that bad of a player. And I did hear we're going to be getting a 110 or 114 game season of due to the virus pandemic for baseball. So MLB 20, it might be added, but I'm not 100% sure right now. But if I were to make a guess, I probably won't trade it in until I beat it, and that would be Borderlands 3. But Borderlands 3, I am not going to trade that in right now. As far as that's concerned, by the time I pick up my pre-order. So no. 3-point shot again, no. Rebound by Porzingis. Right now it's 6:20 to go in the first quarter. So it's 5-2 in favor of the 2-4 Knicks. Also a former Knick is Carmelo Anthony. I think he's playing for a different team nowadays. I would think. During this pandemic or something like that. But Carmelo Anthony is not that bad of a player either, so he's part of one of the greatest players of all time to different players. So yeah, my weekend was busy, my weekend was tired, and ever since my love and I heard some good news about the people allowing to have visitors around June 8th, there was a little bit of an incident yesterday, but apparently, speaking of incidents, after I clocked into work yesterday, apparently, I don't know if it was funny or not, but apparently, when I clocked in for work after 7, apparently there was a vehicle that was next to a stop sign, and I'm like, I wonder what happened. 2-point stop by the 2-4 Knicks. Right now it's a 9-5 lead by 4 for the 2-4 Knicks. So I didn't see what was going on, but I'd seen when what it crashed into. It's just that there was a couple people that were trying to get to the TLE parking, and when I found out what happened, there was actually an accident that a couple people had, and no one was hurt. No one was hurt, I think. Well, it might have been one of the 3 people that was in there. And it was actually some kind of a red vehicle, red car or something like that, stolen by John Clarkson. Colby's fighting a little inside. Clarkson. So I figured out that it ran some kind of stop sign. And I'm like, oh wow. And I'm like, there's a couple things that people need to always be aware of doing. Shooting foul against Superior for the 2 and 4 Knicks. First team foul. 0-5 Lakers are going to get to the free throw line. First time this morning for the 0-5 Lakers. So yeah, there was a little bit of a police pandemic. There was a little bit of EMTs with the ambulance and whatnot, and fire and rescue yesterday. And I'm like, hopefully everyone's okay. Because, guys, a lot of us may have seen incidents before when it comes to a vehicle, or they don't know what they're doing. But at least everything's going to be just fine. So everything's going to be safe and sound, and some people understand, but some people may do not. Right now it's a tie game. Timeout on 2 and 4 Knicks. So yeah, I've heard a little information involving that. So one of the assistant managers came out and found out what was going on and called a couple people, a couple of companies, was the EMTs from a hospital, and also a little bit of Popo and fire and rescue. So yeah, that vehicle was run pretty much. The people that were in there I would think there was like 2 or 3 people ran over a stop sign. It's just that when people don't know what they're trying to get to, okay, one dislike, that's okay. That still counts as a view anyway. And I knew that was that bastard Damien, but I'm not too concerned about it. But the thing is, I go back from 7 to 2 tomorrow, guys, and then I'm off this Wednesday. So tomorrow night after 2, tomorrow you guys will have a new episode of Borderlands 3, and also this Wednesday as well. And that'll be a couple days before my family goes down to Washington. So they won't be back for pretty much for a week after June 4th. So I'm gonna be having some good, blissful company this week. So by the time my family gets back around June 11th or June 12th, so hopefully they have a fun time. I miss my family secondary, but I always miss my punt first. When her and I are not spending time together. Williams is gonna get an empty seat. Colby with the rebound for the 0-5 Lakers. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. You guys got Isaiah News in just a little bit. Randall trying to get inside. Colby, shooting foul against Halsey Conklin. First personal foul. Second team foul for the 2 and 4 Knicks. So the 0-5 Lakers are looking to break this hold and take the first lead. It'd be a good thing, for sure. But I don't give a damn about Damien. We had Doom Eternal the other night. The other night didn't do too bad. It went pretty good. I for one am doing good with Doom Eternal. Borderlands 3 has been holding up lately. Final Fantasy 7's still been getting some. They've been getting some good average views before the end of last week, and that's every Thursday, Fridays, guys. So that game has been doing very good. Right now it's a 2-point lead for the 0-5 Lakers. Let's wait and see how the 2 and 4 Knicks respond in New York City, New York. Was my love and I, for example, we were in New York City at one time, and that was actually last year. Synergy, I don't know if that's going to go on, maybe, due to social distancing, but it all depends. We're all tied up at 11. 3:22 to go in the first quarter, guys. I'm not too concerned about a damn dislike. So one of the other things I've been working on, I've been playing some of my Switch this week. Anytime when I'm in the house or something like that, I've been busy with a game that I haven't beaten for a long time, and that would be The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And the question if I'm going to go back to Breath of the Wild, I don't know right now, but I would like nothing more to go after the remake of Link's Awakening for the Switch. XCOM 2 maybe. Besides, I don't go back to tomorrow, so we'll see. I mean, there's a couple ideas that I want to head up with. XCOM 2, I think Borderlands has already been available. Borderlands, I don't know, maybe. If I want to try to go back and play for the Switch sometime. We'll see. Brown, trying to get inside, got a 3-point shot. On 5 Lakers regained the lead, it's 14-13 right now. In the first quarter, 2:08 to go in the first quarter. The 0-5 Lakers are dying for their first win today. Which I'm pretty sure they are. Out of bounds, 0-5 Lakers will get the ball back with 2:02 in the first quarter, guys. So yeah, the handles on this mattress, I'm gonna be getting introduced to a little bit of different stuff next week. So by the time to get back into town, so we'll get back to see how Washington was. So West Williams with the ball. He has 1 assist for the 0-5 Lakers. Gives it to Randall. Back to Williams. Williams trying to get alongside. Black doesn't get much of the carry. Williams up on top. Not a good performance. Williams trying to get a little something out of that. Black. 2-point shot. No. And out of bounds. Still 0-5 Lakers ball. They're still going to have a little possession out of that. So, we have 1 like and 1 dislike, and that's okay from the Bastard Damien. He just asked me that one question. The one question that came to me. Of why 2K16? He should already understand since he's never heard of the group. He shouldn't have to be pretty concerned by it. If you guys are new, want to catch more 2K16, that will get replaced by The Last of Us 2 this month, which I am going to be picking that up since I did, Walmart management actually approved them for me. So, as long as I approve days off in advance, I should be good. But big sir, you hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. Stay connected and smash the like button as well. Tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. And there's also anyone in the chat that also wants to follow me on Twitter, that's okay. If you guys have any goals, you guys will help me grow. Let's grow. But the only way people are going to get support is if they follow this philosophy. If you guys also have a Twitter and a Facebook, you guys can do the same thing on the philosophy if you'd like. Williams trying to get a point shot, got it. And it's all tied up to 17. With only 28 seconds to go in the first quarter, guys. Wow. Well, remember, guys, we also watch our videos in full. Like the videos in full. If you guys haven't checked out any videos from my buddy Deadside, check him out. He's good. He does what he does on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I would think. Trying his own investments that he wants to do. But he's a good man. He's a good guy. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We never asked for support back afterwards, guys. You guys have any questions about the idol? We don't know when the idol's going to be, but it's going to be soon. So after 1, it's all tied up. 0-5 Lakers 17, 2-4 Knicks 17 in New York This is a good one so far, guys, in the chat. So you guys will get a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis / Resistance. I think I might do one of the 2 tonight, and that's every 1 to 2 days a week, guys. Every 1 to 2 days a week, as far as everybody knows in the chat. So, the Iamacreator group. So, since I didn't read you guys IGN News last night, We're gonna get to some of that. Of how we're gonna be. You guys are gonna be covered that today. So, Breath of the Wild. I don't know when I'm gonna be back to it. Trails of Mana. I'm gonna be back to it at some point this week. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. If you guys have any questions you guys want to ask me about the schedule, type it in the chat. Don't be afraid to have your ass be afraid. Anybody can ask any questions. Like for example, like I said, I have the PS5 well in hand for this year. So I'm gonna be getting numerous games for it. The first few games, for the first couple games, I'm gonna be buying, and that'll be added to the new schedule. Shooting foul against Jeremy and Zoe Clarkson. The 2 and 4 Knicks will go to the free throw line. It will be. Check out this replay one more time, guys, in the chat. And it's the very first day of June, of the final month of the second quarter. So let's get to some news, guys. Hold on. Since the first one got it. So since we didn't get to any of it last night, tomorrow for PC and the PS4, and also for and also the other, we're gonna be getting for PC people. Right now it's 19-17 by 2 in favor of the 2 and 4 Knicks. On 5 Lakers, we're gonna get a response. They've had a couple of leads after a 3-point shot they've had, and stolen by Nikola Vucevic. Now he's no stranger to having a bucket on the board. 2-point shot is good enough. 4-point lead in favor of the 2 and 4 Knicks. On 5 Lakers, we're going to mess that from scratch. So yeah, there's a couple of games that have been out this week. 2-point shot, and actually over the weekend, and that is the Bioshock collection for the Switch and XCOM 2. I'm thinking about buying XCOM 2 for the Switch. The PS4, no. Even though XCOM 2 is coming out of the Xbox system, I don't think it was out for the Wii U. I don't know. I'm kind of itching to have a copy of it. And it's blocked, stolen by Langston Galloway. Anthony, shooting foul against Brandon Bass, second team foul for the 1-5 Lakers. So you guys are gonna be getting Valorant. Littletown Hero will come to the PS4 tomorrow, and Rock of Ages 3, Make and Break. This Friday, we're gonna be getting the Outer Worlds, which I for one am not making my return. We're starting out from scratch, and also 51 worldwide classics. But I may know some newest games on now. I would like to think so. Well, if you want to talk about a classic game that people a lot of enjoy when it comes to Chinese, you guys can check in with, okay, Clarkson, no. And that would be a Chinese game, what's this, Mahjong, I believe? I used to play a little bit of Mahjong over the years. I haven't played it for a long time. It's actually, the thing about Mahjong is, the only thing pretty much is, I think there's a bunch of levels that you have to do, and it's actually kind of like a puzzle game, where you have to match some of the tiles in between it, so that way you can match the same thing. You may have to influence. And it's stolen by Spherian. Right now it's a 7-point lead in favor of the 2 and 4 Knicks. So yeah, it's kind of like that, but Mahjong's been around for a long time, so. And I've never played, I haven't played it for a long time, to be honest, but I've heard some good things. I've heard some pretty good things about it, so. I for one know what Mahjong is. Okay, rebound by Robert Scare, 2-point shot, he's got it, good enough. Under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. First 2 points by Robert Scare. He has 2 rebounds so far. So he doesn't have that much of a, not that bad of a resume. I also want to deliver shoutouts to Sports Time Machine, our Red Sox fan, and ID Jester for doing their Stratomatics for sports as we speak. Keep up the good work, guys. Same with our Red Sox fan and the other. So, okay, so let's get to some news, as it'll be a timeout for the 0-5 Lakers. So, okay, 8 hours ago, the biggest changes in gaming over the last decade, according to the games industry. Rick and Morty delivers the payoff we weren't expecting. I didn't watch the season 4 finale last night. I was tired, but Rick and Morty still have funny and a good show when it very first started the first time. I believe a couple years ago. But I know there's a different show that actually is the creators of Rick and Morty, and that is I forgot the name of the show. It's pretty much anything by example. I've never seen the next series of it. I'm trying to figure that out. Substitution for the 0-5 Lakers, Kobe Bryant, the legendary of all time, comes back. Right now it's 27-21 by 6.
3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
In favor of the 1-5 Lakers right now. Kobe trying to get a little distance. Clarkson trying to play a little catch up. Young trying to get something going. Clarkson does not. Hibbert trying to get a 2-point shot. Got it. Wait a minute, do we okay, it's still standard? Okay. So 2 points by Roy Hibbert. He's at 2 rebounds, 1 assist for the 0-5 Lakers. So yeah, so based on the new series, I might check that out today, or might check it out sometime. 2-point shot, nice response by the 2-4 Knicks. I know it's back to a 6-point lead. Okay, there it is. I wasn't sure what was going on, but I guess not. 1-5 Lakers trying to pick up the speed a little bit. Probably won't get a whole lot of it. And it's stole by Nikola Vucevic with the 2-4 Knicks steal. Shooting foul gets Nick Young, second personal one for 1-5 Lakers. As far as the other stuff goes, well, it goes for anything for sure. I haven't paid attention a whole lot to Rick and Morty, but it is good for what it is. Really good, based on how much content and good content they've been adding. We also have a VR opportunity, which is a game called Prey. VR for PSVR listed by retailer. Difference between there's also a little bit of a difference between HBO Max, HBO Go, and HBO Now explained of what's the difference between it. So, as I sometimes say, I don't have HBO. My friend does have HBO. I've never had it, but if I get a chance, guys, I'm going to try to add a little more of an upgrade for the by the time I buy the PS5, and that is, of course, it's something I haven't done to the PS4 since I've had it for over 5 years, and that would be adding bonus channels for the PlayStation Store. So, and that would be maybe going back to I'm trying to figure that out, and that would be getting bonus channels at the PlayStation Valve. And there's actually three package deals that I've checked out, and they don't seem that bad for a deal. There's a standard and 2 upgrades. That gives you a little more channels for any channel you want to watch. So, Hulu's been around for me for a long time, thanks to one of my peers, so, but whatever Cobra Kai goes, I'm hoping it can go to Hulu, but I'm not positive. Right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, actually, on percentage-wise, I'm about 70%. that I'm hoping it can go to Hulu. I don't know if it'll be enough percentage, but we'll see. I'm waiting to see what Cobra Kai Season 3 is going to be landing at. But Cobra Kai, guys, won't be back until later this year, by the end of the fourth quarter, and that would be the month of November, December, or it might be early next year. And that will have they will have this new streaming service down there for a couple of major sponsors. So I'm still bidding buying some good PS5 games for early next year. So I'm going to be landing as much as I can. Stolen by Voodoo 6 again. 2:52 to go in the second quarter. If you guys can hear me, and if you guys are buying a PS5, let me know in the chat. So that way we can get some helpful tips. We're brought by Robert Scare, but like I said, all I have to do is transfer my information, that's it, to my PS4, so that way I can give this PS4 that I've had for over 5 years to my pudding. I'm going to help settle her up on that. 2-point shot, no. We're brought by the 2 and 4 Knicks. But I know it's falling a little bit close right now. I was thinking about doing Pro this morning, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do, I'm going to stick with All-Star at a normal time. 2-point shot, 2:09 to go in the second quarter. Score is 35-27 right now. 1-5 Lakers trying to hang in there. Trying to not put themselves to sleep as we speak. Anthony's at 13 points already. That's why Carmelo Anthony is not that bad of a shooter. He's a great shooter of all time, so there's no arguing about that. Rebound by Void 6. 1-5 Lakers trying to get a 3-point shot off his board, but he didn't. I've heard there was a couple of actors that passed away before the start of the weekend. One of which recently used to sing and also did the opportunity for singing a SpongeBob SquarePants song, and that would be due to a Super Bowl or a halftime show. And that was, of course, by the name of, he died at the age of 60 or 70, when he actually sang recently the Sweet, Sweet Victory. And I think it was actually one of the Super Bowl games as we speak, if I can remember. But I just think he did a pretty good job, you know, writing it. I mean, sang it, doing that last scene of that episode with SpongeBob and a lot of his fans and friends back there. I forgot his name. He also was, I think he was also in a group called Judas Priest. Everybody knows who Judas Priest is. It was actually a man band. So I think he was actually part of that as well. I never knew much about him, but I just think he did a pretty good job. He did a real good job, you know, singing Sweet Victory. 3-point shot, no. Rebound by the 2 and 4 Knicks. Nope. Thanks to a crab from Family Guy. 9.9 seconds to go. 1-5 Lakers, we're going to get one final shot before they go to the full halftime. Clarkson trying to get an opportunity, does not, and that will be the end of the second quarter. And it's at this morning, guys. So at the end of the second quarter, going into halftime, guys, inside of halftime, 2 and 4 Knicks, 39, 1-5 Lakers, 29. Right now it's a 10-point lead in favor of the 2 and 4 Knicks. So let's get right down to the chase. Trying to figure out what this guy's name is. Since I've been pretty damn tired for the last numerous days this week due to work hours, but I'm doing pretty good. Well, my pun has not, if she wants to join Walmart, but that is one of her dream moments on the list, so it all depends. Okay, well, I'm gonna type in Sweet Victory. I mean, I knew who this guy was, but the reason, hold on, goes by the name of, his name was, oh yeah, his name was Bob Kulick. He was actually now he was the one that, and Sweet Victory from SpongeBob SquarePants. He passed away at the age of 70 over the weekend, so prayers to him. and he also did a good job for what he did. So he was a guitar. So yeah, he was a guitarist for Kiss, which that's a pretty much a good solitary group. He said he should always be celebrated because of his love and work in the music industry. But I think he's been in the industry for a long time. So he first began with Kiss, ending up beating out by Ace Ferrari for the guitar spot. He was also he was uncredited for work on the 4 of the band's albums. And that would be Alive 2, Unmasked, Killers, and Creatures of the Night. Creatures of the Night I have heard, but I haven't heard of their music. And also, he went with another member of Kiss, Paul Stanley, on the solo album. And he also toured with them back in 1989. Which I'm pretty sure the fans find it good. But according to Instagram, and I quote, "I am heartbroken to have to share the news of the passing of my brother Bob Kulick. His love of music and his talent as a musician and producer shall always be celebrated. I know he's at peace now with my parents, playing his guitar as loud as possible. Please respect the Kulick family's privacy during the sad time." Amen to that. Christianity is going to help him up there. But, 70 is not that bad. It was not that bad. He also... But yeah, they were heartbroken and desperate condolences to his family. So, shout out to the Kulick family. And thank you so much, Bob Kulick, for doing what you do. But he did record and produce Sweet Victory for Sponsor Scorpions episode. And apparently, I think it was last year's Super Bowl, or this year's, when Sweet Victory was on there. And a lot of people still recognize it at the States. So, I don't listen to it a whole lot, but it's a legendary good opportunity for a lot of people who knows top active rock like I do, and knows 80s and 90s like I do. Same with my love and I. I just think Bob Kulick did a pretty good job. He 2-point shot, nope. We found by Blue 6. That guy was trying for a 2-point shot off the board, starting off the third quarter. 2 and 4 next, trying to get what they're looking to came to do. Blue 6 trying to go for a 3-point shot. We run by Brendan Bass. Clarkson's at 2 points and 4 assists right now. He hasn't had that bad of a performance either, so. Kobe Bryant is one of the only legendary ones that's out there, so. It's nothing much to explain for it. Brendan Bass. No. Rebound by Roy Hibbert. Nice one-handed dunk. Perfect. Boom Sakalaka. And that's actually a scene from NBA Jam by one of the commentators. It wasn't Trey Wingo with Mike Golick. It was somebody else. It was stolen by Carmelo Anthony. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. Anthony with the ball for the 2 and 4 Knicks right now. Getting on the 0-5 Knicks, Lakers, excuse me. 2-point shot off his hand, timeout. Right now it's 41-31 in favor of the 2 and 4 Knicks. So plenty of time for the 0-5 Lakers. So when Bob Kulick wrote and recorded Sweet Victory for Sponsor Scorpions episode, the song has become one of the most recognizable tracks to ever appear on a Nickelodeon show. I think it did very well. It was very well done. Whether people liked it, found it inspirational, or loved it most of the time, But in his producing career, Kulick was involved in Motorhead's Whiplash album back in 2004, and he went on to win a Grammy for it. So he spoke a bit about his legacy back in the 2016 interview when Classic Rock Revisited. So yeah, this man was like 7 years old, guys. He was inspirational. He had a lot of heart with Kiss. Even though he didn't get the singer position for Kiss, he was actually He also, yeah, he actually also did a inspirational job teaming up with Paul Stanley back in 1989. And with Sweet Victory, oh my goodness. I just think he did a hell of a job, you know. He did a hell of a job putting that set together. You look at different guitarists, like, say, Gene Simmons, the former singer of Motorhead in the past. And that would be Liam. Was actually did the song for Sunny Fowl against Kyle O'Quinn for the 2-4 next. The 1-5 Lakers will go to the free throw line. They're looking to get a little bit of ground to dig out of. So like I said, shout out to Bob Kulick and the Kulick family. Keep you and keep a lot of them in prayers. With God's help, anybody can do anything as long as we put our mind to it 100% of the time. So shout out to the Kulick family. May they rest in peace, especially Bob Kulick. He did an excellent job. I give him my prayers, I give him my credit for what he did with the SpongeBob episode and a couple of good stuff that he did, you know. Even though he didn't win the performance for, even though he didn't have an opportunity to, I mean, he's tried an opportunity a couple times to try to win the job for Kiss, but, you know, that doesn't replace the job that he did, you know. I mean, I just think he did like I said, he did a fucking good job, you know. Writing Sweet Victory for that SpongeBob SquarePants episode. And that would be the Geek Band. Porzingis is at 6 points. Williams trying to get a little deep. Brown. Blocky foul gets Langston Galloway's first personal foul. 0-5 Lakers will still have possession. Like I said earlier, I'll say it again. Shout out to the Kulick family. You guys will be missed. You guys did a good job. Actually, Bob Kulick did a good job over the years. So, you guys can send your prayers in the Iamacreator community in the chat if you like. To the Kulick family, who put the heart and soul of Bob Kulick for doing an excellent hard work, an excellent job for what he did. You know, I mean, Bob Kulick was not even my idol back in the day, but it is what it is. Right now it's a 13-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Knicks. 0-5 Lakers trying to get the shooting position back. They're hoping for it. Williams trying to get a little inside. Brown does not. Williams trying to get inside. Shooting foul gets Kyle Quinn again. 13 foul from him and the 2-4 Knicks. But it's all good. I mean, I don't remember he had a little bit of falling. Makes the first one. 1-5 Lakers trying to get back into this game in the third quarter. Visiting the 2-4 Knicks. 527. My ass is not handling that for sure. So yeah, congratulations to Bob Kulick for that. Like I said, my thoughts and prayers of the Iamacreator group are actually are going to be with them. Score is 45-34 in favor of the 2-4 Knicks. Now it's a 13-point lead after that 2-point shot. So yeah, I buy the PS5. My plan's still getting the PS4 later this year. So the day when it first began was back in 2014. 2014, guys, and that would be over 5 years ago. So I, for one, all I have to do is dispense with the information, and everything will be good to go. Brown, trying to get inside. No. Kyle Quinn, even though he has 2 fouls with the 2-4 Knicks, gets a rebound on this side. O'Quinn, on top of the key. And out of bounds. The 2-4 Knicks will still have possession. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, SpongeBob, I don't watch SpongeBob a whole lot. I'm more of an anime person. Anime person when it comes to Sailor Moon or anything authorized for no complaints, but having good references. I'm still a top active rock person and an 80s, 90s person. Long live those two generations. Brown is trying to get on a little top of the key. Gets it to Brandon Bass, we're going to get rid of it. Got it, 2-point shot. He's got a rebound. 4:18 to go in the third quarter. So far, guys, the 0-5 Lakers are trying to hang in now. Taking on the 2-4 Knicks. Brandon Bass versus Porzingis. 2-point shot is good enough. Timeout, 2-4 Knicks. So they were known as the Bang Geeks. Back in the 2001 air date was back in September 7th. So it was actually arranged by David Glenn Elsey. So yeah, it was a little more entertaining when they did Sweet Victory back in one of the Super Bowls in the National Football League over the years. I think it was, I was trying to think if it was this year or last year. It was actually in between the two. The Last of Us Part 2 demand remains strong at the spoilers. I, for one, am not going to read that. So yeah, that was actually astounding for what I've been seeing. I have seen Bang Geeks plenty of times. I just thought it was a little more funny and entertaining at the end. But it was really, it was an inspiration for the episode itself and, you know, a couple of other things. Substitutes of the 0-5 Lakers, Brandon Baskets for plays by Julius Randle. 4:04 to go in the third quarter.
Lakers trail by 13.
I sometimes listen to Kiss, but that's also part of a generation. Sown by Kyle Quinn. Black was trying to get a pass out of his box, but Williams gives it to Lansing Galloway. Galloway on top of the key. Hussein. That'll be a 2-point shot. Shooting foul against Brown. Brown and black, those are two dark colors. A little bit of mix of colors in between. Louis Amundsen. Coming out of the 2-4 Knicks. I can't check out his college career, but I think it was before that. Before he actually got with the 2-4 Knicks. Brown. We're going to establish some establishment. Stolen by Langston Galloway. And a nice 2-point layup. It's now a 17-point lead. Langston Galloway's at 4 points so far. So far in the chat today. So the lineup for tonight is, you guys will have a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis / Resistance. It's every 1 to 2 days a week. Rebound by Amundsen. 1-5 Lakers trying to get back in the hot spot. So you guys will have Resident Evil Resistance / Nemesis. I think I might do Nemesis tonight. Whatever you guys have me prefer to do in the chat, let me know. Rebound by Brown. 1-5 Lakers trying to get some distance. Trying to reverse, it's Pleasant. Stolen by Amundsen again. Black doesn't have any points though. But it's not that hard to try to find a good room to find a spot with. Amundsen. Black's trying to get a steal. Calls him with the bucket opportunity. Actually scared me a little bit. Amundsen got it. He's at 8 points so far for the 2-4 Knicks. 0-4 Lakers, 0-5 Lakers, excuse me, trying to get himself in the place right now. That's what any team is hoping to do. Find themselves out of position, get it out of their hair, and see what we can do. Brown. Got it. Perfect. Nice response. Alright. He's at his first 3 points with 1 rebound in that case. 2-4 Knicks not going to get a response. Brown taking on Jose Cosman with the ball opportunity.
were last in the league in drive.
1-5 Lakers haven't had a steal, but they'll have a different thing besides a steal.
Those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
So yeah, I'm back to link to the past since I haven't been it for a long time. Not be on splits. Shooting foul against Jose Coughlin. 4-15 foul for the 2-4 Knicks. 0-5 Lakers. Winless, we're gonna get a little bit of digging deep after that foul. With 1:11 to go in the third quarter. That'd be the other Brown. Makes the first one. And then tomorrow I'm off at 2, so you guys will have Borderlands 3 coming up too. So, and I'm also off this Wednesday. So, and that would be the third of this week, which is actually going to be a little bit surprising since it'll be comfortable. Since the ball score is 55-41, guys. 14-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Knicks, as they're looking to have some responses. So yeah, I've been busy with not Breath of the Wild. It's unknown. I'm gonna get back to it. But I have enjoyed it. But the enjoyable fun also belongs to Link to the Past. I've been that out of respect a couple times. I mean, plenty of times over the years. And one of the nice battles a lot of people, when it comes to that, is battling the final battle. Taking care of the final battle. At least got it. 3-point shot. Perfect. 0-5 Lakers. Only 7 by 11. It's an 8-0 run right now. Right now it's 55-44. 1-5 Lakers trying to get back into this. After that 3-point shot. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rebound by Kobe. If you're a winless team, you're trying to get yourselves back into an astounding moment. Kobe, trying to get inside. Stolen by Thomas. And the time will expire. At the end of the third, it'll be the end of the third quarter, guys, in tap. At the end of the third quarter, 2-4 Knicks 55, 1-5 Lakers 44. As right now, it's an 11-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Knicks going into the fourth quarter. The 0-5 Lakers, are showing no mercy this morning. Looking pretty good. Looking kind of good for when it's been going. So I, for one, am going to be targeting the PS5, excuse me. That's going to be very soon later this year. The first numerous games that are coming out early next year is Watch Dogs Legion, Lord of the Rings Gollum, but that'll be a little more animated. It's right down my alley. GTA 6, I don't know if that's coming out this year or not, for an announcement. Shooting foul against Kobe, that's his first one. 2-4 Knicks up to the free throw line. But it would be a big surprise. It would be a huge surprise if GTA 6 does get announced for the PS5. But I'm pretty sure it will. So I for one am not actually not too hyped for that, to be honest. But we'll see. So when it comes down to, there's also going to be Watch Dogs. I did say Watch Dogs Legion. What else is there? Clarkson trying to get a little help in between. Clarkson, half top of the key. Kobe does have some distance. Does not. Rebound by Sofian. Start off the fourth quarter. 23 rebounds for the 0-5 Lakers. And a 2-point shot. Right now it's a 16-point lead. There's also going to be Overwatch 2, God of War 2. Touching base with Call of Duty World War 2, no. Not right now. Not until if there's any other room that's going to be going off the bat. 2-point shot, he's got it. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And so far the 0-5 Lakers are trying to hang around a little bit. They're hoping to. Try not to mess around him besides that fact. Blocked. Perfect. Clarkson. 2-point shot is good enough off his hand. Shooting foul against Langston Galloway. 0-5 Lakers looking to pull within one of the 2-4 Lakers right now. We'll see what happens, guys. Anything can happen on any sport, but yeah, Major League Baseball is going to be back by the end of this month, I think. I was watching a little ESPN this morning, since I was up since a little after 6 or 6:30 this morning, since MLB is going to be doing an 112 or 114 game season. And I think it will still include the playoffs, too. This is the American League and the ADL. Actually, NL and AL. This is the National League and the American League, so... of the United States, so, fans of baseball, seeing the favorite baseball team, I still have the Detroit Tigers in my book. We'll have a nice book together. Rebound by Don Clarkson. 1-5 Lakers flying again, some distance flying again, a little bit dry. Hibbert, Clarkson flying again, some nice help, gives it to Kobe, he's at 8 points right now. Clarkson. Back to Kobe. Kobe trying to stretch it out. No. Rebound by Jose Calderon. 6:40 to go in the fourth quarter. And a 2-point shot. Timeout for the 2-4 Knicks. If you guys also have a touchscreen on your phone, a computer, or a tablet, you guys can do so. Type in the website. You guys can sign up if you'd like. You guys can sign up on www.iamacreator.community.com /IamACreator. You guys can sign up at any time for anything that's surprising, for anything you guys want to jump right into. Go right ahead. Created by, thanks to our good man James Cox, my good brother, on Facebook, and also on Twitter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter to see if there's anything you guys want to see by the time I buy the PS5 this year. And we'll see what we can work on. See what happens. Yeah, GTA 6. I don't know. Well, I do know we're getting a PS5 announcement this week. I don't think it's tomorrow. I think it's this Wednesday. And I am off this Wednesday for sure. As we speak for sure, 100%. But a lot of us are going to be speculating what that's going to be about. I mean, I do understand that the system itself is going to be very powerful. Very powerful, guys. No one's going to be crying about it, but I'm ready for the PS5 to come out. Trust me. Brandon Bass, no. 6-12 to go in the fourth quarter. It's only a 13-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Lakers, 0-5 Lakers, back in it. Stolen by Kobe. Kobe. No. Rebound by Brandon Bass. That's blocked. 5:55 to go in the fourth quarter before the steal. 2-4 Knicks are going to get possession. Calderon. Got it. 3-point shot off his hand. It's now a 16-point lead. But the 0-5 Lakers are looking to hang around a little bit. Williams is at 5 points, 2 assists right now. Trying to keep some info rolling. Kobe. Kobe tries not to get himself in trouble or hate. Kobe. Back to Nick Young. 3-point shot. Yes, perfect. He's got it. Timeout, 2-4 Knicks. But here's the thing, guys. Since we are getting a PS5 announcement this week involving this upgrade, some of us can speculate what that's going to be about. A lot of us are going to be having a lot of questions. But I've wanted to still buying the PS5 later this year, regardless. So yeah, the predictions. Yeah, since they're going to be having some good stuff coming in Command. Actually, no, it's not Wednesday. It's going to be around 4 o'clock this Thursday. But they're going to be having it, it's going to make a lot of us proud to the PS5, so I also have seen the new DualSense wireless controller. It does look pretty neat. So it will be in Pacific Time PM. Let's say it would be like 4 in the afternoon on Thursday, but it's going to be around 1 o'clock, so Pacific Time. So it'll be this Thursday around 1. But I will check out the information to see how sweet and incredible it's going to be. But I, for one, I'm going to be loosening up that system for sure. Anthony. Amundsen, rebound by Brendan Bass. Colby, trying to get a little help. Brendan Bass. Brendan Bass, maybe. Rebound by Roy Hibbert. Shooting foul against Amundsen. 5:02 to go in the fourth quarter. 0-5 Lakers do have a chance. The 0-5 Lakers winless, they do have a little bit of a chance. They're trying to keep up the 2-4 Knicks right now. They're trying to. Makes the first one, he's got it. Hibbert's at 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist so far today. As far as the stay-at-home homeowners go, we haven't heard that much of it this week. Since we're actually in the 31st day of June, so it hasn't been very concerning. Things are both 65-54 right now, guys. 11-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 1-5 Lakers. We're going to keep ourselves a chance. We're going to keep the hopes alive. I'm keeping it all-star as much as I can. Not even pro, guys. So, of the Iamacreator community. Like I said, if you guys are new, hit that red support button. Stolen by Nick Young, Kobe Bryant. We're going to keep it natural. Hibbert. Back to Kobe. Kobe trying to get it. No. Rebound by Carmelo Anthony. Kobe Bryant's at 8 points. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So 0-5 Lakers. Nick Young with an opportunity. Williams. Kobe. Doesn't get a lot of help on that. 4:11 to go in the fourth quarter. 1-5 Lakers still have a chance. He's at 8 points with 1 steal. Shooting foul against Brendan Bass for the 2-4 Knicks. They will be up to the free throw line. It's been a little bit close today, so it's not too bad. HBO Max, I probably won't get it. Oh yeah, Hocus Pocus. Oh, wait a second. I didn't tell you guys this yet. Hold on. Tell you after this first free throw. Makes the first one, got it. So according to ScreenRant.com, by Holden Walter Warner, apparently the good news about this is the key members of the original cast of Hocus Pocus are willing to return for the second one. According to star Sarah Jessica Parker, coming out of Sex and the City. Hold on a second. 4:03 to go in the fourth quarter. Williams. He's trying to get a little distance. Colby. Colby tries to keep his cool and balance. Hibbert still has a chance. Nick Young. No 3-point shot for him. Rebound by Carmelo Anthony. 12-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Knicks. As it's now a 14-point lead. Heads up. Score is 68-54, guys. 1-5 Lakers trying to keep themselves in it. They're trying to keep themselves warming up. See if they can put their money where their mouth is. Yes, they do. 2-point shot by Nick Young. He's at 10 points. Anthony has 17 points, 4 rebounds for the 2-4 Knicks so far in this triad. 3:11 to go in the fourth quarter. 2-point shot itself. He's got it. 3:05 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll get to the news of Hocus Pocus 2 in just a second. But I do know, I do think it's going to Disney Plus very soon. Colby found himself a path with no one going near him. He's at 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So far, the 0-5 Lakers are trying not to go away. Looking to keep themselves in play so far today. this time around.
Pass to Porzingis.
Porzingis on top of the key.
Back to Calderon. Down to 5 on the shot.
Back to Jose Caldwin. 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Caldwin.
Oh, no. Bad time.
And a unsportsmanlike conduct, technical foul.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want.
With 2:24 to go in the fourth quarter.
Of smart basketball.
And that would be against the 0-5 Lakers. You don't see that very often, guys, in chat. So, according to Star Sarah Jessica Parker, a sequel to the beloved, guys, Halloween Classic is finally on the way. Almost 3 decades after the original film bombed at the box office before developing a cult following among Disney Channel enthusiasts. A follow-up film wouldn't be the same without the original Sanderson sisters, which is actually, you don't count as 1, you count as 3. Rebound by Roy Hibbert. 1-5 Lakers trying to get something going right now. Kobe. Not quite. Rebound by Porzingis. Kobe does have 10 points though. The 1-5 Lakers. Gonna keep themselves in play. Does not. 2-point shot. Timeout 1-5 Lakers. Right now it's 73-58. 50-point lead in favor of the 2-4 Knicks this season. So it's a relief to know they're all interested in continuing their roles, apparently. A new iteration of Hocus Pocus has been kicked around for several years at this point, ever since they found new life and in the eyes of those who watch Disney and Freeform religiously around the holidays. Betty Mendler, who played Winnie, said that she was game for a sequel all the way back in November of 2014. There was also movement towards creating a Disney Channel original movie, but that ultimately didn't come to fruition. The biggest development came in October, when it was revealed that Hocus Pocus 2 would be moving forward to Disney Plus streaming service. So it remains unclear if the original cast is going to be coming back. Well, we do know the 3 of them, the 3 actors, which is Sarah Jessica Parker and the other 2, are going to be coming in, so yeah, they're going to be coming in. They're going to be really coming in, so Hocus Pocus 2 is still in development. We don't, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of, big parts that they're going to be coming in with. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 0-5 Lakers, we're going to get some scoring quick. They haven't been all that close this season, but they can still get something quite a little bit useful, a little bit.
6 to shoot. He kicks to
Young, trying to get on top of the key. 2-point shot, he's perfect. I think this might be the only time for the 0-5 Lakers if they get close. I think Young's at 12 points at this point. Anthony taking on the Young of the 0-5 Lakers. 2-point shot himself. Minute 31 to go in the fourth quarter. 1-5 Lakers trying to get back in it. Gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson. Not all that great. 90% of the time didn't suit it. Minute 13 to go in the fourth quarter. The 0-5 Lakers visiting the 2-4 Knicks. Stevenson taking on Kobe. Rebounded by Kobe. Minute to go in the fourth quarter. Lakers trying to get the cool back in it. Clarkson. Not a lot of shooting on that either, guys. Clarkson's always he's only at 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist so far today. So far today it has been fun. As far as the esports event goes, I haven't heard any pickups so far. I have not, due to this virus. So I don't know when it's going to get back to getting back to what it's doing. I have no clue. It all depends. Young got a 3-point shot. He's at 15 points. Kobe's at 10. 18 seconds to go, and I think it'll be it for the 0-5 Lakers. I think this is one of the times that any team's going to get closer. I think so. 3-6. 3-6 foul against Nick Young.
That'll be his 3rd foul, so far.
Substitution for the 0-5 Lakers for coming back in it. So that RDS, how you doing? 7 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Last chance for the 0-5 Lakers. Trying to get a steal.
7 seconds.
Galloway to O'Quinn. Grant. Recent foul against Brown. And the Lakers will go to 0-6 though. 2-4 next. We're going to keep in the last possession according to their in the hometown in New York City.
All right, now take a break.
Brown has had a little more success today. He did shoot about 8 points though. Kobe Bryant had about 10 points for the soon-to-be 0-6 Lakers.
First one
Makes the first one so easily. So you guys will get Resident Evil tonight. Hopefully it is not an injection like it was last night. But let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for the best as good as we can, guys, of the Iamacreator community. Oh, we have 14 out of that, guys. Williams. No. And the Lakers fall to 0-6. Next go up to 3-4. The 0-6 Lakers didn't play that bad. Final score is 77-63. Lakers are now 0-6 this morning. Didn't play that bad of a game by the 0-6 Lakers though. They actually did quite a little more better than it was before.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here.
That's never stopping a whole lot, to say the least. Let me see.
Carmelo Anthony. He had a tremendous first half.
No, not really.
Inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift. Let's get your opinion.
Hold up a minute.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight. Big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight.
All right.
And that'll do it for
Carmelo Anthony is the hot star for the 3-4 Knicks.
For me,
Nick Young shot about 15 points for the 0-6 Lakers this morning. Final score is 77-63 though. But you cannot get much closer than that, to say the least at this point. As long as any team knows what they're doing. You know, 0-6 Lakers played a little catch-up with the Knicks in the first 3 quarters. But I never actually got that done for sure. So as you can see, I'm sitting in the bottom of this Masters without the other brown stuff coming in, but I'm going to be getting a new one next week, so I'm going to feel comfortable for the time being. Simulate that. Lakers are now 0-6. As far as the other teams go, we have a very good one by the Pacers and the Cavaliers in Cleveland. As the Pacers went by 3 up to 6-1. Over the Cavs down to 5-2 in Cleveland. Final score, guys, 86. 83. Wonderful game out of that. Heat go up to 3-4. By 11 over the Raptors down to 3-4. And Miami 85-74 by 11 points. The final. Thunder win big by 38. Going up to 3-4 of the season. Over the Suns down to 2-5. And in Oklahoma City 117-79 by 38 points. Pistons win by 2, up to 4-2 over the Blazers, down to 4-3 in Portland, 85-83 by 2. If we simulate that as well, I probably would have checked out the matchups. As the Pacers improve up to 7-1 by 41 over the Magic down to the 1-7. In Indiana's 116-75, the final. Bulls win by 5 up to 4-4. As they win a close scare over the Sixers down to 1-6 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Go Steelers. going to look up the other one. It comes to the other action. Hawks also improve up 7-2 in Atlanta. Over the T-Wolves down to 4-2 in Atlanta, 95-83. Nuggets win by 22, up to 3-4 in Denver, Colorado. Over the Blazers down to 4-4 in Denver, 93-71. Spurs go up to 3-4 over the Kings, down to 3-5 in Sacramento, 104-93 by 11 points. The Warriors improve up to 6-2, scoring a big 104 over the Pistons. Over the Pistons, down to 4-3 in Golden State, 104-86 the final. And the Clippers win by 18, up to 3-4 over the Grizzlies, down to 4-4 in Los Angeles, California, 89-71. So next time it will be the 0-6 Lakers traveling to Miami to take on the 3-4 Heat. See how that's going to go. And we also have the 1-5 Jazz taking on the 5-2 Cavs in Cleveland. 5-2 Cavaliers were going to rebound. 3-4 Thunder taking on the 3-3 Wizards in Washington. This is Brandon Beal, Dene, and John Wall with a good pair. Any good basketball pair. 3-4 Raptors. DeRozan, Kyle Lowry taking on the 3-4 Knicks. Carmelo Anthony, Porzingis, and Langston Galloway. 3-2 Celtics. Jared Sullinger and Isaiah Thomas taking on the 3-4 Bucks in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Carter Williams and Greg Monroe will be playing. 5-1 Hornets will be visiting a good one with Kid Gilchrist, Jefferson, and Kemba Walker as they take on the 4-2 Timberwolves in Minnesota. Kenyon Martin, Ricky Rubio, and Karl Anthony Towns, I believe. And the 4-2 Pelicans. Anthony Davis, Tyreek Evans taking on the 3-3 even Dallas Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki and Deron Williams. But alrighty, guys, that's going to wrap for me this morning. I'm going to wrap things up. If you guys want to catch more, NBA 2K16 every 3 to 4 days a week. Remember, it's on the road to the Last of Us 2, which I'll be buying that in the next 18 days, which I have June 19th approved, 20th approved, Boeing Lock-in's approved in a couple of weeks, and that will be the 16th and 17th. So if you guys want to see more NBA 2K16 till then, till the 19th, be sure to hit that red support button. One dislike is not going to help, that's okay. It still counts as a like. It still counts as a view, regardless either way. Also smash the like button normally. Tweet it out. Type it in, stay connected. Comment, as good as you guys can get. A respectful comment for it. If there's also anyone in the chat that also does have a Facebook and a good Twitter account, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can do so if you'd like. When we watch our videos in full, we like the videos in full, share the videos in full, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. And if you guys want to vote for the Idol, Alan's at 27, Grace Oman is at 12, guys. Don't forget to vote. Because there hasn't been anything changing for sure. But we'll see what happens. You guys will see me tonight on a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis/Resistance. See which of these two will get a new episode handedly. And that's every 1 to 2 days a week between the two guys combined. But alrighty, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being entertained. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good morning. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another and love one another. So next time, this is JD. Have a good morning. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That'll be tonight. Be careful, guys.